Greetings from the courtyard. It's a little bit later in the day than normal. I got a little bit busy, and then the lighting wasn't quite right, so I waited until dusk. So for today's passage, I'd like to read from Matthew chapter 7, Hearers and Doers. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house upon the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against that house. And it fell, and great was the fall of it. So we live in a time where the winds are blowing and the rain is falling, and we're finding out whether our houses are built upon sand or upon rock. So when we hear God's words and allow them to dwell within our hearts, when we surrender our lives to God and put Him first, this is building our house on rock. We need to build our house on rock so that we can weather difficult times. We're going through a difficult time with this pandemic. But if our trust is firm in God, we will get through it. If, on the other hand, we have built our houses on sand, it's not too late to place your trust in God. Well, it's Holy Week. It's Wednesday of Holy Week. We're entering into this most sacred time of the year, and we have some resources. This is a Seder meal, okay? And it tells you how to do a Seder meal in your home with your family, and what a beautiful way to celebrate Holy Thursday when you can't come to church, to do a Seder meal and then to watch the Mass of the Lord's Supper live streamed at 6 p.m. We also have Stations of the Cross for children, coloring stations, so you can color the stations as you pray them. Most of all, however, I would like to point you to our subscription to Formed.org. Formed.org is sort of like a Catholic Netflix. There's all sorts of programming for Holy Week, movies. This is a wonderful time to watch religious movies about the Holy Land, or about the Triduum, about the life of Jesus, or St. Paul, or St. Peter. And there's a lot of information. You just go to formed.org and you select parish subscription. I belong to a parish. You select Divine Mercy in Bellevue or St. Bernard in Dayton, and it's all free. And I encourage you to do that. Tomorrow we will start the chaplet. Not tomorrow, Friday. Good Friday, we'll start the chaplet of Divine Mercy. So you want to make sure that you have one of those as well. Day 7 of the Trustful Surrender Novena. I perform miracles in proportion to your full surrender to me and to your not thinking of yourselves. I sow treasure troves of graces when you are in the deepest poverty. No person of reason, no thinker, has ever performed miracles, not even among the saints. He does divine works, whosoever surrenders to God. So don't think about it anymore. because your mind is acute, and for you it is very hard to see the evil and to trust in me. Do not think of yourself. Do this for all your needs. Do this, all of you, and you will see great, continual, silent miracles. I will take care of things. I promise this to you. And now we pray 10 times. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. O Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. I pray that you will have a blessed Triduum, that you will spend some extra time reflecting upon the passion, suffering, and death of our Lord. May Almighty God bless you and keep you in His perfect peace, He who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Go in peace, glorifying the Lord by your lives.